Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel and Agamemnon's campaign in Total War Pharaoh Dynasties. And today we're looking across the Aegean into Trojan lands as we're about to set sail with Agamemnon's army full of professional soldiers with a simple goal: establish a foothold in Trojan lands and get ready to take Troy over. So that's pretty much the idea for today. At the end of the last episode, we were still during an end turn phase. Nothing special happened. We finished researching the depending upon the undependable, and thus right now we're getting 10% more food faction wide. That is still far from being enough to stabilize our food economy. We have about 5 more turns worth of food, not even that. We can quickly disband some of these armies if we're getting into a crisis, but maybe we can establish ourselves and stabilize ourselves until then. A warship tier for Zeus has gone down as well. We also gained a fulcrum armor, which does what?
King Agamemnon.
So fulcrum armor is a medium armor, I believe. Seems like that is the case. We're losing a bunch of armor from it, but we get the ability to replenish hit points over time when outside of combat. Well, that's not interesting at all. I mean, it's not gonna be useful. I feel like most of the time I'm not keeping my troops out of combat, and the general, I can see an advantage to doing that, but not really. Okay, so we don't care about it. That's pretty much the idea for it. Let's see, with Agamemnon, we have 2 more turns of reduced upkeep. I think I want to go back here and get 4 full turns of it again. So let's go in a forced march. That will give us some extra movement points. It's also going to replenish the points every time we hit one of these outposts. We're gonna go to the Aegean Monument. I don't really care about the morale because I think it will run out by the time we get somewhere towards the Trojan lands. But still, going here will replenish some of our movement. Right, 50% of the movement it took you to get there. So it's very important. I feel like it has more valuable to start over here and go to an outpost over here in order to get 50% of the movement it took you to get here, rather than jumping from outpost to outpost and getting 50% of that, because movement gets lost also depending on the terrain that you're walking through. So it's something to keep in mind. At this point, let's take a look around. I like the fact that Dionysius, this faction here, has established a really nice control over nearby islands. So he's being fairly aggressive. Is he an expansionist or something?
We've got
Let's
plenty
see.
to discuss.
Trader traditionalist, he's corrupt and an ardent warrior, but that's about it. Now, if I wanted a defensive alliance, you wouldn't give it to me, unfortunately. What if I gave you 4... No, that's 4,000 gold per turn, right? Yeah. 4,000 gold. Well, it would bring us a lot closer. But that is... Yeah, no. Then we would have to spend a lot more resources in order to gain it. So that's not gonna happen. He has one enemy in Skyros, which is over here. Okay. Well, we're getting friendly because we also married with him. But let's see. Skyros, are you part... He's not part of these islands, so it's not gonna be highly valuable for him, for Dionysius. But maybe we can actually trade it over and forge a defensive alliance. And if not, establishing ourselves in Skyros would provide us with some extra food. And maybe another step closer to Anatolia, where I don't think... I mean, Dionysus might have established themselves in Anatolia as well, but I don't think he has. Okay, so that's that. I see that Achilles has a good presence around as well.
King Agamemnon's words have weight.
Well, if I take Agamemnon through here, we would probably trespass in their territory, right? Yes.
Might prevails.
So,
King Agamemnon's
what would
words
it
have
take
weight.
for us to get military access? You would want Athens from us, and I'm not necessarily opposed to that. But you want to give us Charistos. You would raid us one of the minor cities, villages in the region in order for us to give you the capital. That doesn't sound too great to me, to be honest. Doesn't sound useful, doesn't sound like it has value. And if we didn't trade territories, I would probably have to give, let's say, if I give you 400 gold per turn, right, we would lose about 30 gold. And how much bronze would we have to give you? How much? These have value to him. I cannot give him wood because I don't have a whole lot of it. Let's say I want to give you 400 bronze. It doesn't move the needle too much. Let's say I want to give you 400 stone. Well, this doesn't move the needle almost at all. How much would we have to give you? We would have to give you 400 gold, 1100 bronze, and 800 stone for 5 turns for military access. Those are a lot of resources. In 5 turns, we would give him 5500 bronze, which is most of the supply that I have right now. You know, I'm getting income as well, but it seems like it's a lot of resources for just getting military access. Defensive alliance? It seems like it would be in the same sort of area. Military alliance. Wouldn't be too opposed to do this. Military alliance. Barter. 400 gold, 1100 bronze, 800 stone. It's a bit more expensive on this side. Let's say that I give you even more gold. No, at this point it's a bit too much. Well, he's at war with Troy. It's giving us some bonus to diplomatic relations. And he has an enemy somewhere here. As soon as we're done with the islands, we could take Astope. We can declare war on them, take some of their territories, maybe even trade them then with Achilles. I think that that's what I might want to do. Giving away too many resources, especially as we're trying to get some extra food for us. As you can see, we're using even more food because we've moved away from this area where we have 10% upkeep reduction, as you can see, for troops.
Never beaten.
So we could go here to the Shrine of Poseidon. That would give us 20% extra movement at sea and attrition immunity for 4 turns. I don't know if that is going to be enough for us, but I believe it's going to be good. So we're gonna go like this, and I'm going to
setting sail.
Go around, make sure that we don't create any problems with Achilles. I'd like to confederate him later on with this army. If I was to go in forced march, we wouldn't be able to actually establish ourselves in Eretria. So let's do a normal march over there. I could also disband most of these troops in case of emergency.
Let's make war.
With you, let's keep reducing the upkeep of the army. I want to take this army out.
I can hardly wait.
Not that. Come on. I should be able to target him.
All hands!
Right? I cannot. Is it because I'm in range of that fort?
Bring their deaths!
Oh, now that I'm in
Make
range, I
me
can actually
proud.
attack him. So let's destroy this army. It was just a bit too
We
brave.
deserve to win.
4% replenishment, so we're getting that.
It's slavery for them.
At this point, what am I going
Let's
to do?
make war.
He has 19 troops in Lefkas. Most of them are in the outpost. He's recruiting
cannot
at the
do that.
moment.
I'll do it right.
And I can start besieging this Aegean fort.
We can take them.
Now there is of course a chance that he will attack us.
Does the king of gold-rich Mycenae think...
Let me ask you this. The reinforcement troops, what are they? They have some runners, they have 2 chariots. Fighting with the chariots in the fort will not be a problem. He has a few towers in the fort as well. And it really depends on what he's mastering. It
I'll have to
might be a bit of a
refuse.
difficult battle using what we have at the moment. Still, it feels like an opportunity. For now, let's take
I live
Oreste.
for battle.
We're going to reduce the upkeep. We're gonna work on this side. I'm gonna take you back to C.
Setting course.
And we're gonna
Kill
go
the
towards the
lot.
fort, right? They have the same sort of deal here. Yes, a lot of troops in the forts. So we're gonna
Make
land
my mark.
and we're gonna work towards attacking the garrison there.
Let me at them.
I cannot move from here unless I'm attacking the fort. Risky, but I am
Kill the
going to
lot.
do it. It's giving us a nice balance of power, of course. We do have the majority of troops, but straight up attacking him would be a mistake right now because we wouldn't have a way to destroy their gates or anything. So let's try to get a few ladders in. These are not important for us. The javelins will not be important as soon as we hit the walls. The rest of the troops, I think we can overwhelm them.
Don't stop now.
We just need one turn to do this. One turn and we'll be done. We got an Aegean consort from that battle.
I'll break the enemy.
And don't mind if I do.
Heed my will. Gold rich.
Let's throw it on
Agamemnon.
this guy. Aegean consort plus 5 diplomatic relations with the Aegean factions. That is going to be helping us with some of the people we want to ally with. Let's see, royal decrees. I think at this point we're gonna go for this fisherman and tights because we're getting 15% extra food from ports. We are desperately in need of food, so we're heading in that direction. Local deities. I think we could work in politics to get that. With Poseidon, we're not at tier 2 just yet.
Should you
the
insult your
court.
peers, know that you insult the dignity of my
So
court.
he's trying to embezzle him, and we could help with that. Is working on discrediting him, and we're gonna leave it at that. Someone else is plotting against us. We know the 2 plots that he has, so he's trying to plot against us. Let's do a gossip.
Courtly gossip reflects poorly on
Yeah.
my discipline, yet I seem to like it.
So at this point he's trying to discredit us in 4 turns. We shall see what we do about that. We lost unity once again over here, which is a bit annoying. Maybe we need to be allies in order to get some of these. But that's about it. Okay, let's see. Pending actions. We've moved everybody. I can repair the Shrine of Poseidon. Yeah, this army is going to be
That's
annoying.
beyond me.
They'll deal some damage, but we're going to destroy them. We'll leave them as it is. At least he's not recruiting troops at home. For this city, I don't want to upgrade anything, I believe. For this city, I guess we could throw in a guard tower. Probably remove the fort as I don't need it. For some of these other settlements, let's see, where are we at? Let's take it like so. In here we could get some extra stone and we could reduce all building costs by 15%. Or I could get an obelisk. But let's do this for now. Sounds good to me. On this side we're waiting for Sparta to go to the next level. For this region I'm going to go for livestock pastures, which is extra food rather than olives. And I think that's about it. I think I've done everything that I wanted to do to establish this episode. Or the start of this episode, and yeah, he's definitely not establishing a village there. And I will. Okay, this is another civil war. As soon as I step into Eretria, there is going to be some diplomatic penalties to Achilles. Now, I could give him Eretria. No, it was established by someone else. He has recruited a bunch of chariots in order to fight me. We will have to fight either way. There's really no way around it. I'm not sure exactly how will he move. What exactly will he try to rush or do anything like that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep my chariots here. Actually, not in a downhill position because that will be really bad for us. Put the archers over here. I am thinking that because he's the aggressor, that he's gonna try to get into these troops. And we are in the forest, we're gonna be well established. This is a good opportunity. By the time he brings the rest of the troops over,
Chariots to the fore!
Your hidden units stand revealed.
For gold and glory!
and he's uphill as well. So the chariots should have absolutely no power. Let's bring our chariots around though. Archers, fire upon his chariots. Let's bring our militia around. We'll attack his general here. We're gonna bring.
Hidden units stand revealed.
Wipe them out!
Let's rush these guys. Nice, good rush there. Let's go towards their javelins. Absolutely awesome. Let's move forward.
Chariot, advance!
Now he's turning around with his chariots.
Chariots moving out!
Let's bring chariots over here.
Chariots to the fore!
Good. Keep going forward.
Me, chariot head!
He has quickly reached us with his chariots. But now he's in the forest. He's not gonna be super effective. Still, he's gonna cause some damage to us.
Combat
Let's
ready.
see. I'm gonna go this way.
Hold back.
Clubman, you go here, I guess.
Attack! Chariots, move!
Let's rush from. I think I've mostly destroyed that. Let's go towards these light troops here. You do not leave the forest. whatever you do, don't leave the forest.
Chariots
Good.
moving out.
Your
If
hidden
hit-
units stand revealed.
Move up.
Attack over there. These spears, let's get them over here.
Massacre them.
Fire on their chariots.
Don't hold back. Chariots to the fore. Horses harnessed.
Chariots forward. Let's get them somewhere here at his general.
Onward, warriors. Archers loose.
I'm gonna go in the forest here.
Into position.
Let's try to form with the general. He's trying to do a lot of damage with the chariots. It's lucky that we have this forest. I think this is the big advantage here.
Your warriors are wavering.
Okay.
Trained and ready. Chariots move.
Chariots, just quickly go over there. Good. Let's turn you around. Let's go towards these javelins. With the rest of the troops, I want you on this side. Let's regroup. Let's rush.
Your hidden units stand revealed.
On the move. Attack.
General, where are you? Well, you are moving a bit too far, and I don't like it. Let's go towards the slingers and the javelineers. To take them out here.
Forward march.
Nice. His general is dead.
Charioteers ready.
At this point, I think we've caused a lot of damage to where it won't matter anymore. I'm gonna try to take out these javelineers as well. That is the reinforcing
Victory is within your
general.
grasp.
So that is not gonna matter too much in our future battle. Yeah. This went a bit better than I thought. We got really lucky with the map. If we were out in the open, then that would have been a very problematic situation. But as it stands, yeah, we have done okay. Look at this, 0 kills. He has caused some damage. The chariots have done a lot of damage. Look at that, 120, 94, 98 for this clubman. %5 replenishments. I think we're gonna take all the replenishments that we can get during this
Grows.
turn. Yeah, of course he has destroyed it. So I have to remember, Shrine to Poseidon here. Only 100 factions left. 101. Hittite Civil War begins. He wants us to lose court action for gold. I don't care. I don't like that event. It happens too often, and there's no variety to it. I feel like 50 gold is not even valuable, to be honest. Get your faction adopted into the royal dynasty. I don't know how to do that, so we're not gonna go in this direction. Expansion, hold 16 settlements. I think we are definitely going to get there. Conquer the sacred Aegean land, 2000 food. We're gonna go this way because we want the food. Let's see, with you here,
Companion of Ares.
I'm just gonna attack. This won't matter because of the rank of our troops. But we're gonna quickly build some siege weapons
Kill the lot.
on this side.
Massacre them.
Yeah, on this side
So
they are depleted. We don't need to fight this battle anymore. Let's get level 5 here on strength. And we can get one more. Either that, or I could go 4 for 4 with this general as well. And that might not be a bad idea. What's the difference between this and this? 2% upkeep, some influence in the region. But we are within lands which
Bring
are
the
loyal
death.
to us, right? They have the same sort of culture, yes. But they're Achaean, which
Make
means
me
that
proud.
influence will mean nothing for this particular army.
Stay with it, boys.
Let me
Don't
get
hold
an
back.
extra point here then in replenishments and battle loot and all that,
Tentative balance.
so that we can auto-resolve this. We would lose a chariot. Don't think I care. Get the
Deserve
replenishments.
to win.
Pretty much raise it to the ground.
Do it right. Get rewarded.
And at this moment, he has
That's beyond
6 troops and a bunch more within the settlement, which are decent,
Let's make war.
but we should be better. Let's see, do we have any extra item that I could give you? Heavy bronze shield, which would give me shield wall formation. Sure. Let's see. You are inside the village. I think
Kill
at
the
this
lot.
point, I'm going to stop him from recruiting troops. That's the first thing. We can wait 2 turns here to starve him out.
Don't stop now.
This is a stone region, so I don't really care about it.
Massacre them.
We're gonna sit like this. I think I'm totally happy with us. He can sally against us, he's not
That
gonna
will
get
never
any
work.
replenishments. I think I'm okay with not taking any action there for this turn.
Can't see this
You.
ending well.
You are coming from the north, taking over territories. And to be honest, I don't like you.
A tender balance. To victory!
This is not exactly what I've been looking at.
Make me proud.
And there we go. That's how you take care of things. You don't like looking at them, you take them over. So he has established the settlement for us. This is actually better than anything else because it means that we are not losing some of the resources and the people
Hero
necessary
material.
to establish this settlement. And we're gonna quickly go into building food. And this territory, if we can protect it, we can throw in 4 food buildings for it. There is a chance, yeah, that we are going to get... Actually, no, it's minus 15 only for 1 turn, so unhappiness will not go down to that level. I don't care about the training grounds anymore. We're gonna replace them and we're gonna throw them in some extra food buildings.
King Agamemnon.
With Agamemnon,
We've got plenty to discuss.
let's see if I could take Skyros and give it to him.
I am a legend.
Ship departing. Sail out.
Nice. What else? I think I would like to trade something
Massacre
for
them.
food. We'll check things in a second. So ambition completed. We got another skills and weights,
Bring their deaths.
which did increase battle loot. Okay. What else? Stockpile ledger. It did get
Companion of Ares.
equipped, yes. Workforce -1 for resources. That could actually be very good for this region. Because we're constructing buildings. Let's see, if I go to port,
Speak honestly and weigh your words. I want a court
25%
worthy
chance
of the
that he'll
name.
succeed, 3 more turns to do that. Embezzlement has failed. Discredit, I could make him lose some of it. Requests. I think I would like some piety, right? Because it's for all gods. So let's gossip.
Turning small talk into big deeds is what courts appear to be made for.
And then let's request
This
this,
is
which
within
will
my power,
bring
and I have
Zeus
deemed it
to level
worthwhile.
3 once again. That is good. It also brought Poseidon to level 2. And I'm going to make Oreste gain what? Movement speed and battle loot increase by 25%. So that's actually good.
Your faith will double your
Nice.
might.
Port is done. We have very high legitimacy. The remaining time in the civil war, at the end of which a faction will emerge victorious. The timer increases for each new pretender joining the war, or if it ends on a tie. It also is reduced drastically if just a single faction is left. Okay, so basically if you take out all the other pretenders, you're getting closer to your goal. Once you have enough legitimacy, you can contest it. At the end of it, the faction with the most legitimacy becomes Vanax, gaining access to royal powers and shields for its faction leader. Okay, so we just need to keep legitimacy very high. Good to know. Anything else? I think at this moment we're just gonna take a look through the settlements. Try to get those extra resources in wherever necessary. Now we're going to go first through the other territories. Over here we should be able to get, let's see, 5% extra production of resources could be good. But what I've been thinking is this building right here, and we don't have enough wood. Yeah, definitely a high cost for the start of these buildings. Upgrading them costs stone. But we need a lot of wood. So for these at level 3, we're getting another 10% reduction in upkeep. So I can retreat these troops over to Thebes.
Eager for action.
And we could actually lose less food. Okay. There's nothing much that I can do anymore, so I am thinking, let's try to upgrade some of these, get some extra bronze in, like why not? Pyrenees is decently exposed. I could think of a way, maybe... I'm thinking maybe of a way to protect it, like put a guard tower or something in. But we shall see. I think I'm done with everything, once again. Yeah, outposts. Let's say, since we're building a lot of food buildings here,
A living myth.
let's get some of these going. Right, and a shrine to Poseidon, extra food in this province. Yes. During the next turn, I am thinking that we might take some territory over. Something that we could give Achilles or Dionysus. Ruler of Macaria. You want some bronze for us for a non-aggression. Single barter. I'll accept. We are defending against him, so he does not want to get besieged. Sure. He has chosen a weird weather to fight in. Maybe he didn't have a choice.
Leave their bodies for the crows.
And the terrain presents a big disadvantage for his chariots. What am I thinking? Concentrating forces on one side? Maybe throwing my troops over here, push them forward in this area. Let's see, chariots. What would be the stats in the water? It doesn't show us just yet. I'm thinking reinforcing troops over here. Yeah, let's just sell ourselves in this area.
They'll soon be begging for mercy.
It's gonna take them a while to get to us. Now they might deploy very close to their reinforcing troops. That's what I would do, I guess.
Ready to fire.
And that's probably what the AI will do as well. But if it doesn't, then we have an opportunity to engage them
Gloves. Right there.
before too long. And if they do go towards that area, then we can move ourselves into this forest here. I'm actually going to go faster. Let's see, accuracy and reload time. It doesn't say anything about being tired. Okay. Let's stop. Right, I'm going to brace the troops.
Your hidden units stand revealed.
And they're trying to do... They did some damage on us. Surprisingly, a lot more than I thought. I guess they are light troops. So one could expect that that would happen. But in this situation, yeah, they're getting stuck, they're getting destroyed.
Enemy sighted.
His next chariots are incoming. Let's see if we can form before they can reach us. Not totally. Yeah. A few good charges on their part. Totally fine. Good for them. At some point we're gonna get heavier troops with these armies as well, but I don't think we will need them anymore. We shall see. Now he's bringing in the rest of the troops. Yeah, chariots are out, so it's time to go towards the enemy. We're going to go in the forest. We're gonna flank them with these ones, archers. I guess I'll take you in the forest as well. We're gonna march these troops forward. Let's see, I could do a quick rush here because it seems like he's
Your general is under
going
attack.
towards us. General, let's bring you around. I'd rather flank with the general, although he's a spearman. Yeah, archers, don't get stuck, please, and thank you. You...
Your hidden units stand revealed.
I'm gonna keep you in the forest and actually engage you with the incoming army. I'm gonna push these guys forward. I think with the chariots I want to do a charge on these guys. I'm gonna make something like this. I have a feeling that that will hurt for him. You charge there, you charge over here, let's charge these spears. Let's bring all of these troops around.
Speak louder than insults.
Okay, chariots, go towards
Your
the
warriors
general.
are wavering.
In good order.
Let's see. Yep. We actually did a good number on his general there.
Archers, loose.
Now we want to get out. We don't want to get stuck there.
Shouldn't even be here.
You're one cocky bastard.
No.
Onward.
You go towards
Your hidden
archers.
units stand revealed.
You go towards slingers. let's reinforce these battle lines here. With one clubman on that side, we're gonna bring another clubman somewhere here. Archers fire upon his general. We've actually caught up to their ranged troops. One of his general is done. I'm gonna try to do the same move over here, although we might be losing chariots. I don't care. I feel like they're really strong as they are, now that I've learned how to use them better. They're strong enough as they are, and they don't really need me to give them ranks. I don't feel like that is necessarily helping a lot. Gonna charge the general over there. We're taking down all of these ranged troops. Let's see.
By the gods, your warriors are rallying.
Yeah. It wasn't as effective as previous charges. But look at this. So at this moment, we've pretty much destroyed them. I want to take as many as we can.
One of your units has depleted their ammunition.
The reason why is because I want to have a quick auto-resolve for taking over the village. I do not want to do another battle over there. And if we can do it in such a way that we don't lose the chariots, although I think like that is almost impossible at this point. Does Total War Pharaoh have one of those defensive buttons? I'm gonna work towards this. Let's see. Because if it does, take the food. 1,000 food is not bad. Now, when I'm saying the defensive button, what I mean is when doing an auto-resolve, you can set which troops get defended. It was one of those options which we had in... I think it's also in Total War Warhammer, but
I have always feared the nature of the deep blue waters. Fearless. Willful. Ruthless. Unstoppable. I dread the day the tide might bring them back. The people of the sea.
Okay, that is a new cinematic I haven't seen before. Royce to the south of us in Knossos has 2 territories in Knossos. Oh, I think I know the next target with Oreste. And given that sea people have spawned in, I am guessing that we might have to defend ourselves in the area.
Kill the lot!
Let's see, this guy is being
I
super
cannot do
annoying.
that.
No. Question is, should I be recruiting a general in order to fight?
Not a
him?
chance.
We might need another general on the battlefield, but 300 food is a huge cost for
Don't
right now.
hold back!
Auto-resolve this.
lackluster life offends.
I always knew we'd
Let's
win.
get the resources.
Do it right, get rewarded.
I am going to sack the region, as we do not need it.
Companion
I don't need a
of
fort.
Ares. They cannot hold.
With you, we're gonna build a battering ram, and we're going to build a few ladders.
So finish them.
I don't think we need more than one turn in order to get where we want. Hit them hard as an ability. I guess I'll throw it in just because. And with you over here, auto resolve with losing chariots, totally fine with that. Okay, at least we can now turn our attention to somewhere
I
else.
always knew we'd win. Nice.
More stone, more bronze. Don't care about recruiting. We do get these extra ports in. I can even think of building a shrine here to Poseidon to get that extra food in. It's not a huge amount, but it's good enough.
That will never
It's
work.
gonna be annoying again. We can rebuild Shrine of Poseidon. Let's see. Armor gained. Heavy ropes. And a sight. Let's see. What do those do?
Bring their death.
So if I go here. Heavy ropes reduce siege holdout time. Sight of quality. -10 food upkeep. Okay, well, if I look here. This is 10,000 food, 5,000, another 10,000 here. Let's see. Movement on land for enemy armies in the region. I guess I want... Oh, battle loot, aura size. I think instead of aura size, we're gonna go with this, food upkeep. And we could reduce... We could get 240 more bronze by getting the mining hammer instead of battle loot. I need the battle loot. Like, this is the best opportunity for us to get a lot of battle loot using Agamemnon. So let's get this site instead. We would win 1,000 food from right there. With you, I am going to give you, let's give you 3 points in this area as well, or 4 points. Battle loot, ancillary gain, sure, I'm going to give you that ability for now. Look at the AI bonuses. He was able to get level 3 fishery without having a level 3 settlement. Now that's power. What else are we going to do here? We're gonna take Agamemnon and we're gonna move him further in, right? Let's see. If I look at Kairos, you have 9 troops and you are raiding.
King Agamemnon.
How many troops are in this settlement? 9.
The Lord Marshal.
I want to
Say
join
what you have
your
to say.
war.
In case it's not obvious,
At you.
I won't let you down. We should both come
So-
out of this well.
Join war against him. Yeah, not a lot of value with that.
I can.
But we're gonna get a tiny fraction of reputation by
Go
doing
rich,
so.
Agamemnon.
We're gonna attack the village. We're gonna auto-resolve it. This is going to
Offer
be
their
very
offspring.
quickly.
Victory
Superb,
is
everything
mine.
is fine. We wouldn't be getting a whole lot, so we're just gonna occupy this. New gods discovered.
My
Arena,
renown
Apollo, and
grows.
Aphrodite's.
What I see, I
This
own.
is 132 food. Now,
Sure, we can thrash out a deal.
if I want to give you this territory, single barter, how do we do this? So, let's say that I want a military alliance with you. It doesn't seem like it would make you happy. We're still at 30 attitude. We would be going towards 55 in trending. But I cannot trade you territory because you do not want territory. Let's see, if I go to
I'll hear what you
here,
have to say.
we could hit trade regions. Okay, so if I want to take over these territories, then maybe I could make Achilles happy. He didn't like that we attacked Skyros. Let's take a quick look at objectives. Where are we at? So we need to take over some territories. Foreign conquest. Yeah, I guess we're going to different regions. Cold centers. We just have ours at this moment. Feats of rule. Become a Vanax. That gives us 10 victory points. Full stock. Have 100,000 resources. With the might and wisdom of Perseus, recruit units using rally to the cause. 30 units in total. Okay. We got favored for 3 points. Immeasurable wealth need to get 100,000 gold. We might actually be doing that. Ambition, we got 1 point for ambitions, and I think that's about it. Royal decrees, we're working towards it. As far as local deities go, I guess we found a few more gods, right? A Hittite god here, which would give us 21% upkeep to the general who's worshipping it. We would get 12% extra food from all food buildings in the region. And that is not a bad choice there. We could also get Apollo now. And Aphrodite. Fine.
Speak
Let's see.
honestly
Actions.
and weigh your words.
3% for
court
him to
worthy of
discredit
the
us.
name.
That is totally fine. Meaning that I don't care about it. Embezzle builder wages, army wages, that's for recruitment. Let's see. Improve all active plots. Set the success chance of one of your threatened plots to 100%. I could plot against 50% chance to steal 15 legitimacy from Troy or lose 3 legitimacy for each faction this plot is revealed to. Or I could blackmail him, which would be pretty much the same in the same area. But we would gain regard. Still, 78% chance to blackmail him, not a bad idea. For you. Somehow I don't feel like these plots are very interesting. I don't think that the game in this area has improved in any way. We could get a lot of regard here. Let's see. I don't want to discredit this. So let's just gossip and try to get some piety in the future.
You are an
I don't know.
exemplary gossiper, my courtly peer.
It's weird, but I don't find any value in it. I thought that it might become a bit more interesting, but it didn't. I could get a bit more wood there. We could push for more food. We said that Sparta is our food production building, right? So we could get 5% extra food there from all buildings. I'm gonna upgrade these livestock pens. We could also get this smuggler's market, which gives us a bit of administration burden, less happiness and less influence. But look at that, 560 food during crises. Might be the way to go for now. Thieves, I am going to take you to the next level. You are producing a decent amount of food. So getting some of those extra buildings in will also be really good for us. Getting extra resources could be good. Grain pots for extra food. Not ideal, but sure. I think I'm gonna go with the temple.
Make me proud.
And with that in mind, we're besieging
A
this
glory!
territory. You are sitting here and ensuring that everything is fine. Outpost has been damaged. Yeah, actually I want to demolish that. I don't care for it. Agamemnon has
Never
an
beat
extra point. And at this point, let's keep going this way. Let's see. Beloved by Zeus. Yes. Get that 15% extra melee attack and missile damage. Although the missile damage won't apply because we don't have that high of a rank.
It
in
will
troops.
be epic.
Corinth. I can upgrade one of these settlements. Sure, let's bring you to level 3 as well. Get those extra resources in. We're losing 5,700 food at the moment, so we're getting somewhere where we can consider ourselves stabilized. That guy is super annoying. I'm wondering if his army will disappear once we take over his last settlement. Actually, I think he will suicide by going against one of our cities. That's why I'm thinking that raiding armies will probably be very strong. Or Atreus, a strong, healthy baby boy, has been born. Okay. Another royal decree has been researched, so now we're going to go for 15% extra food from ports, and that's it. Do we see any enemy, any people of the sea incoming? No. Yes.
seek money and power. That's it.
I protect my brothers.
They haven't attacked yet,
Life
but
is
they are
not
here.
fair.
Which
Keep
means
together.
that I have to move this army forward.
I'll make my mark.
Can I go into a
No
force
rest
march and
yet.
actually reach it?
Man the
I
goods.
think I can.
I lead
Actually,
with
I
courage.
couldn't. I could have gone to the monument. Now I'm not getting any replenishments
live
during
for
this
battle.
turn either. But what
That's
can you
beyond
do?
me.
Massacre them.
We're just gonna auto-resolve this battle.
We deserve to win. Nice.
And there we go. This pretty much took care of our area. There's a lot of idle workforce here. A lot of it. Well, the ports are built. I don't care about this one. Let's get our city to the next level because we don't have a possibility to build level 3 buildings without it. In Lefkas, we're gonna throw one of the stone carvers district.
Let's make war.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to
Why,
engage
I'm a
these guys.
perfect nobody.
I don't see us
Fighting fit!
getting away without fighting them. At least they have small armies
Pirating
for
for
now.
fun and
We'll need
profit.
to leave some armies behind and actually get some professional troops because they will get stronger. Egyptian consorts, a lot of consorts. An Aspis. Melee damage increased by 10%. That's pretty good. What else do I want here? So we have the shrine. I think for most of these areas, we will probably want some lookout towers to reinforce our troops. Yeah, and as much as I would like to construct a shrine, actually I can still do that. We can remove this way station and actually throw in something worth having.
Me? Why, I'm a perfect nobody. I'll prove myself.
Wine and women are my passion.
Vacant position, yeah, we know about that. Plots, is there anything new? You know, there is a threat plot. It's already at level 5. Everything is at level 5 for now. Let's see, he wants to discredit him. And I could help with that. I actually want him to be a bit more influential.
Mycenaean irreverence is a good antidote to courtly bowing and scraping.
This is done. We can go to the next level of Grain Pit, losing 1 happiness, but we're gonna get 10% extra food. That's one step there. I really need a lot more wood. Let's see, with this region, what are we going to do? Food production or resource production increased by 5% could be good. More food could also be good. Straight up wood production. Or I said one of these temples. Let's get a bit more wood production. I am pretty much in need of it in order to expand and construct. Fruit gardens, +2 to happiness, 115 food income, and some workforce growth. The problem is, once we have that workforce, we won't really have anything to build with. Let's get some defenses here.
Might prevails.
Agamemnon, I'm not gonna use you to go explore this area, even though I want to. I am more interested in heading towards Troy. We're fully recovered. How stable is this region? Well, if once I stop taxing it, I think it's going to be stable
Shepherd of
whenever
the
we will
people.
need it to be.
Move yourselves.
And we're gonna go in a forced
On the
march, a
oars.
dangerous move in a way. But we're
Setting
gonna do
sail.
it. And actually, you know what I wanna do? Where is Troy?
Experience
Embed an informant for 200.
That will not
So
work.
Priam is here. He's 59, so he might pass away soon.
Duty first.
Eresos, are you
proper
friends
discussion is a
with
great
anyone we
idea.
care about? Oh, no, but we have a non-aggression pact with him. Because we accepted it. This could have been a good foothold.
We will win through.
Troy has 21 troops. Veteran Trojan, exemplary, slingers, a bunch of heavy and medium troops. Not,
Should be interesting, if nothing else.
and these guys are at war with them. Oh, because it is a civil war. Like, look how many troops he's bringing. 23.
faltering.
He's gonna engage Troy.
Let my
And we're gonna
enemies
be
beware.
around to take it out, to take them out. This is going to be interesting. I feel it already. We're gonna be
We will win through.
such bastards.
You can count on me.
You can rely on me.
I'll break the enemy.
Now, if I look at the bonuses of the people of the sea, they have more movement at sea. They have increased melee defense all around. They have immunity to deep sea. Charge bonus increased by 30% and morale increased by 20% at this. And we keep going down at this moment. We keep going down because, yeah, there's not enough centers going higher.
The kingdom's fate rests on your willingness to work together.
Okay. Commandments. In order to stabilize this region, could go with happiness, but I think I also want to go with extra resources. I mean, as far as food goes, with some of the places that we have taken over, I think we're doing pretty well, right? With the battles, with the loot and everything else.
Who's looking for a fight?
Let's end the turn. I'm gonna get out of fast forward. Okay, he's going this way. I can leave Troy behind. I'm mostly curious about how the people of the sea are moving in. Where they are taking their armies, because we will have to follow them closely and make sure that we're somewhere in the area. I'm not sure. Maybe they are programmed in such a way that they will prioritize players. We shall see. You are not attacking Troy, but you are going towards Zelaya. Yeah, he is sacking this region. He wants to take some of it. He's gonna keep him distracted. I can besiege Troy. They're almost defending us without wanting to defend us. Let's see. Suicide yourself in Aegean? Yes. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I can finally put down the outposts and everything else and not have them get destroyed. A 100 factions in total, so we're left with 100 at this point. $99 even. So where are you going? Okay. Okay. I'll bring troops. Conquer a region focused on food, 2000 food. Maintain 96 units. We have 83 at the moment for 1500 gold and some victory points. I don't think we can get there at the moment. We are losing a lot of food as it is. Get your faction adopted into the royal dynasty. I think that is going to happen. I'm not sure about adoption as much as taking over. Sure. Conquer a region which provides us with food. Sounds good to me. Altis. Altis has some defenses.
Life is not fair.
Actually, some of these troops
Neither
look
am I.
quite dangerous.
Poseidon, protect us. We've docked.
If I was to go in a forced march here,
Speed it up.
I would be able to land, but I would not be able to do anything else. And I believe I'm now already forced to be here.
Setting course.
Yeah. I am not gonna land.
Only strength matters.
Might get ambushed if I land.
Survival at all costs.
That is the big question here now. I have 14 troops. Some of them are decent.
I'll win or die trying.
Let's do this. I'm thinking I'm in range, and if I don't get ambushed or anything, I think I'm in a good place. As far as buildings go, what's this? Fortress of Ithaca. Legitimacy +5, region line of sight 70%, and victory points 1. Okay, there's at least one unique building. Let's put down a defensive fort I need. City guard station there. And then I want what? I need to be using a few more people. Let's upgrade Hirie to the next level just to get those extra defenses in.
With Athena's blessing.
With him, can I recruit
Make me look
chariots
good on
not
the
from
field.
this region? I'm gonna leave them in
Fit to
Lefkas at the moment.
We will
With
go down
this
in
guy.
history.
Might become super problematic, the entire situation. Well, let's try to go in this area.
Pirate! Raider!
Yeah, how are we going to protect this region?
I seek money and power.
We
That's
shall
it.
see.
The lion.
Agamemnon?
Stand at the ready.
I can attack Troy right now. What's this? How many troops do we have around? So his reinforcement, he has 4 troops as reinforcements. He has this Aegean lookout post,
A god.
which I cannot
among
take
men.
down right now. I am thinking of besieging Troy. I could reduce some of his troops here. So from this outpost he gets... Not... except for the general, I can't really tell that he's getting anything special. He's getting 3 swordsmen from this. But Troy is mostly
I fear not.
undefended.
King Agamemnon. Massacre the lot.
Oh, we're there. I am going to raise this. That will reduce his troops even further.
What I see, I own.
Yes. This is going to be good. I think we're under threat at home. We're definitely under threat at home. There's no way around it. I think that these people will attack us. I'm hoping that they'll raid us and allow us to declare war on them. Basically, we would have control over when to declare war. And that is a good situation to be in.
Let me at them.
Speaking of which,
Poseidon
yeah,
protect
let's
us.
move these armies closer just to have them as support. We cannot host games just yet.
Should you insult your peers,
We-
know that
we
you
have
insult
Achilles.
the dignity of my court.
Here. Lots. This discredit towards us has failed. Threaten is fine. Discredit was successful. Yeah, let's do a bit of gossip with Achilles. Let's go to diplomacy as well. And I will say non-aggression.
Born for war.
Non-aggression with Knossos, I think it's a good idea. I want him to be strong. I want him to be our friend.
Enemies beware.
We can both behave like reasonable people.
Understood.
Cool. Then we're going to military
Son of Zeus
access.
himself.
You can count
Yep,
on me.
defensive.
I love a challenge. Companion
Not
of
a whole lot
Ares.
of people. I mean, we're getting closer to forming allies with the people we
reputation
want to
endures.
form allies with.
Son of a goddess and a king. I love a challenge.
Born for war.
But we're not there just yet. Okay. Imminent rebellion in Attica. I guess I'll stop taxing and we're gonna lose a bit more food. But there's nothing much that we can do. If they start sacking our regions, we're already in trouble as it is. Let's see. Nothing more that we could do. Let's end the turn and see what's gonna happen. Roy's gonna move around, but I don't think I care. They're not close enough to where I would care. Maybe I should start thinking about trading food for bronze. That's probably the best plan going forward. We also have like a line of sight somewhere here. I'm guessing that Priam is going south, because I don't know who else is scouting out these areas. Okay, nothing happened during this turn. Yep.
The
Well,
mighty scepter.
raise this building.
I endure.
Head to Troy. 14 troops. Oh, this is going to be good.
Armed and ready.
The invaders are over here. They're not threatening us yet.
At attention.
I'm gonna get reduction in upkeep since we had to leave Athens behind. Oh, we do
cannot
have an
do that.
invader in the area. Let's see, can I reach
The great protector.
you here? Well, I'm gonna have
We have
to land
arrived.
first.
Not a chance.
I'm hoping he will not be able to fully take over here. 16 troops, we might be able to defend
That
it
will never work.
and clean up afterwards. Can I tax you now? Yes. Good, we can get that food back.
Battle calls.
With you, I
Fresh
want to train
face,
some
indeed.
chariots. So if I could leave the area, I cannot leave it yet. We're gonna stay
can
for a
take
while longer. But afterwards, I am thinking of attacking Cassiope and give territory back to Achilles in order to form an alliance.
Duty
That is the main
first.
plan there. Mycenae to level 5. I think that's going to be all the time that we have for today. I'm gonna take a break now and just try to, get a bunch of cup of coffee. We'll start tomorrow by besieging
Shepherd of
Troy
the
and do
people.
that battle. And we're gonna stabilize our region, push some of these cities to level 5 definitely. Look at that, 70 points towards civilization. So that will at least keep us in crisis rather than go further down the civilization state. And I'm thinking I need a bunch of plans, a bunch of ideas in order to stabilize ourselves and build 2 more professional armies, 2 probably to stay at home and defend us, 1 to go towards the north and figure out what is in this area. And as soon as we take Troy out, which seems like a reality rather than a possibility, I don't know, go towards Egypt or something? I think that that is the idea. Well, with this in mind, hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, do consider leaving a like, as it does help me, helps the channel grow. And until next time, I thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.